Welcome back to Space Repo, your portal to the cosmos. Imagine a world plunged into darkness. Not just for a few hours, but for weeks, months, or even years. This isn't the plot of a science fiction movie, it's a very real threat hanging over our heads, a threat born from the very star that gives us life. It all started on a clear September night in 1859. All around the world, from the Rocky Mountains to the streets of Rome, the sky erupted in a brilliant display of auroras. They were so bright that people could read newspapers by their light. But this beautiful spectacle had a dark side. Telegraph operators reported sparks flying from their equipment, some even bursting into flames. The global telegraph system, the internet of its day, had been fried. This event, known as the Carrington Event, was caused by a massive solar storm. A colossal cloud of charged particles, a coronal mass ejection or CME, had slammed into Earth's magnetic field. It was the most powerful solar storm ever recorded. Now, picture this: what if a storm of that magnitude hit us today? Our world is infinitely more reliant on technology than it was in 1859. We live in a web of interconnected systems, all powered by electricity and data. A Carrington-level event would be catastrophic. The first victims would be our satellites. The surge of energetic particles would fry their delicate electronics, rendering them useless pieces of space junk. This means no GPS, no satellite television, and a severe disruption to global communications. But that's just the beginning. The real disaster would happen on the ground. The massive influx of solar particles would induce powerful electrical currents in our power grids. Transformers, the backbone of our electrical infrastructure, would overheat and explode. The grid would collapse, not just in one city or country, but potentially across entire continents. We would be facing a global blackout. No lights, no refrigeration, no running water in many areas, and no way to communicate. The intricate systems that support modern civilization would grind to a halt. Think about the consequences. Hospitals would struggle to keep life support systems running. The global supply chain would collapse, leading to food and medicine shortages within days. Banking and finance would cease to exist as we know it. And what about the internet? The very fabric of our digital world would be torn apart. While the fiber optic cables themselves might be immune to the storm's direct effects, the repeaters that boost the signal every 50 to 100 kilometers are not. These repeaters are powered by the local electrical grid. When the grid goes down, they go down with it. The internet, the vast repository of human knowledge and connection, would simply vanish. Are we prepared for such an event? The short answer is no. While scientists are getting better at predicting solar storms, we might only have a few hours of warning. Not nearly enough time to protect our global infrastructure. Hardening our power grids and satellites against a massive solar storm is a monumental task, requiring trillions of dollars in international cooperation on an unprecedented scale. We've taken some steps, but we are far from ready. The Carrington Event was a wake-up call from over 160 years ago. It showed us the raw power of our own star. The question is not if another major solar storm will hit, but when. When it does, will we be ready to face the darkness, or will we be plunged back into a pre-technological age, left to pick up the pieces of our shattered digital world? Thanks for joining us on Space Repo. If you found this journey into the heart of a solar storm fascinating, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration.